Yesterday, I started 3D printing this water Charmander, but in shades of green. And with only about 7 hours left, he's looking pretty adorable so far. But while we wait for that to print, let's take a look at what else I'm working on. Yesterday, I released a Shopify, and you guys have absolutely blown it up. We've got a solid red crystal dragon in the works. We just finished an orange articulating Charmander. I had someone order a surprise slug, so we made them a summer version. We've got a beautiful crystal winged dragon being made with that fast change rainbow filament. I was working on a dual color Charmander, but then my Soval exploded. And then just for fun, I decided to take this bearded skull and print it at 250% scale. That print is gonna take 1 day and 11 hours in total, and is printing right now using a metal multicolor filament. So make sure to follow for updates.
Canadian serial killer Alan Leger spent over 7 months terrorizing the community of the Miramichi after he escaped prison by causing his own ear infection so he could go to the hospital. He would stick metal down his ears and even his own urine. And when they brought him to the hospital to see a specialist in Moncton, he used the restroom, and there he fished out a TV antenna from his you-know-where. He came out of the restroom wielding this TV antenna at officers and escaping the prison. He would then spend the next 7 months hiding in the woods of the Miramichi, murdering at least 4 other people, and walking into people's houses like he owned the place, quite literally. Like no one would be home, he'd go in, eat their food, drink their coffee, and then make sure to leave them a note that Alan Leger had been here. Which is terrifying when you think there was a Canada-wide warrant out for this man. And he is murdering people at random. Not only that, but many people would report that they'd wake up in the middle of the night and see Alan Leger standing over their bed. And if you didn't wake up, don't worry, he'd leave you a note to let you know he'd been there. Now, I'm not in Miramichi today. I'm in a small fishing community known as Dipper Harbor. And it's rumored that this is one of the areas that Alan Leger hid out at during his 7-month terror along the Miramichi. Locals say that he suddenly appeared at his ex-prison mate's house, which was located right behind me. Reportedly, Ernie felt like he had no choice but to hide the serial killer. Now, I'm not sure if Ernie housed him or for how long, but Alan would soon wind up here at the York County Jail in Fredericton, New Brunswick, after he was finally apprehended by police in November of 1989. Alan was kept at the end of this hallway, and there actually used to be a window right by his cell. But because Alan had escaped prison before, you can see they bricked it up when they housed him. Alan would be held here until his trial, and I actually have been told he used to sit in this corner here because they'd installed a camera to keep watch on him. So he would sit under the camera so they wouldn't be able to see where he was in the cell. The isolation cells in the basement were reopened just for him, as they'd been deemed inhumane in the 1980s. But due to his previous escape, they would actually remove his mattress every morning and then bring it to him at night. Alan would be convicted on all 4 counts of murder and sentenced to life in prison. This would be the first conviction in Canada based on DNA evidence. And because Alan left so much DNA at his crime scene, the judge even at one point said Mr. Blank when addressing Alan. Now, because it's Canada, Alan has been up for parole several times now. And during his parole hearings, Alan wants you to know that he's totally rehabilitated, and he thinks that those in the Miramichi should just forgive and move on. The York County Jail is now known as the Science East Building, and children often wander the halls. I can hear them upstairs right now. Alan's cell is now used as an educational tool, explaining how DNA evidence helps solve crimes.
Here I have a new client, taking it down to 1.5, laid his hair down. Here he has a cowlick in the middle of his hairline, so what I did is I lined it up as natural as possible without enhancements. Slight beard trim to fit his face before cleansing him off with a hot towel, lining it up as natural as possible on the beard to get it that nice crisp look. How do you guys think I handled his cowlick? This service is $125. If you like what you see, click the link in my bio. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.
Winds in the east, mist coming in. Like something is brewing, about to begin. Can't put me finger on what lies in store. I feel what's to happen. All happened before.
My food should already be fresh. It's not fresh?
They don't even have the sausage biscuits ready either for the first order.
Okay, but about the fries though, y'all don't give out fresh fries?
No, we can't be making new fries for every order.
So y'all give out old fries
Yeah.
Birdie.
Come on, Birdie.
Come on. Say, come on.
Come on.
There he is.
You love it?
Come on, Daddy.
What is it nibbling you?
He just got my finger. Ow.
Oh, is that silly?